Not sure what happened, guys. we're back, though. We're back. We should be back. We're live. It says we're live. Life was going great today. Let's see what's going on here. Let's load our dashboard again. We've lost the. Wow. Yeah, good old internet. Good old internet. You gotta love it. Well, the quality on the stream took just a huge drop too. All right, let's get there. Live chat, stream, get our chat up. Hopefully we're not losing this Lapras fight. That was so weird. Like, I have a cough button, and I pushed the cough button, and that's all I pushed here, and it mutes my mic, and I push it again, and it unmutes the mic. And I'm very certain that I didn't hit anything when I hit the cough button, because there's no buttons nearby it, because I'm really concerned that if I push that button and I mute my mic that I will hit something else. And the stream dropped, and I'm not sure why that happened. So I'm very concerned, somewhat. I haven't lost the Pokemon fight though, so that's good. Behemoth Slash. I'm hoping that... Okay, Rock Throw, good. There's no shields. Hopefully everybody else knows that they need to get over onto the other live chat. Like, if you're able to see the stream, guys, great. If not, you're going to have to join the other one, because this is the way YouTube works now. Which is unfortunate. Alright, we're going to throw the ball. And we're going to be throwing a Dusk Ball. NightBot found the new stream. Okay, that's good. You might have pressed the crash the stream button instead. We really need to get rid of that. Well, this Lapras, I know it took it's still not done fighting us yet. Look at that ball wiggle. Look at that ball wiggle. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bam. Click. Boom. Alright. Still got half an hour on the stream, guys. These battles are taking about 10 minutes each, which is perfectly fine. Do-do-do. Pokemon. Box time. Alright. That is... Ooh. Are they... Oh, they're both female, though. They're, like, identical. Almost. I don't know... Huh. Okay. That's fine. I would really like to find another Gmax that Kyo's needing. Taking about 10 minutes of fight. We got about another half hour on stream today, so hopefully we'll find one of those guys, and we won't be totally confused about where we are on the map, but we kind of are. We're not as confused anymore. Oh, there's a hidden thing to revive. Oh, it's a Sneasel. It's not a Tyrogue. It's just an ice version of Tyrogue, basically. Colossal waste of time. What? Colossal went away. Just finished 45-minute villager hunt. Bring home... Dell out of pure exhaustion. Yeah, I haven't been playing Animal Crossing anywhere near as much as I would like to. It's frustrating Digrat a little bit too. I'm hoping to get a lot more time with Digrat here. Digger does a whole lot in our household. A whole lot. And it's one of those things that, you know, people that don't realize how much she does, simply, there's just no way to do it or to realize it or to be aware of it until someone has to do what Digger does. And so that takes some time. It takes a lot of time. Cooking, cleaning, bill paying. There are so many things that wind up going on that she does. And I'm very grateful for what she does on it. And I try to tell her how much I appreciate her. I thought that was some sort of weird Pokemon I didn't recognize, but it's actually a person running around. And so when she's not here, though, it becomes very apparent all she does. And it's mainly because I wind up having to do all of it, though. So one of the things that has to happen is I don't get to play games as much as I like. And games that I can play by myself, I play less than games I can play with friends, if that makes sense. You know, I would much rather play games with friends than play games solo. And that's how it's been with yourself as well. You never liked asking for help. Yeah, okay, with the managing to get them. Yeah, we're gonna do what we can to hunt these down. You know, we got another beam out there that hopefully will be another Gmax. Come on, not a Lapras, not a Grimmsnarl, not a Snorlax, not a. What was this thing over here? Swerve. Pretty Feather. Okay. But because of it, I've not been able to like do half the stuff on Animal Crossing I would like to have. Hey, it's one of those things. It's the cake. And I don't think that's the one you need, Kyo. So we're going to invite everybody to the cake battle. Welcome to Cake Fight 2020. No, it's not Hatterene. Yeah, it's Alcremie. That's who it is. It's a fairy type. It's not a fairy psychic type. Close, though. Close. Man, it's been a great day, though. Even with the stream pick-upping like that. It's been just really good. See here. Awesome. Everything looks good there. Very cool. Yeah, wow, this filled up. I looked away. Tony, Keo, Sal, Garbodor, Butterfree, Drampa, Zacian. Never realized how much they were doing, and then they never realized how much he was doing. On the bright side, that means less burnout. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, so I realize that I appear to be a smart person at times, right? I consider myself educated. I may not exactly consider myself intelligent, especially with the next story that I'm about to tell. So long time ago, like 1999, 2000, 2000. It was let me think. Bam. Yeah, early 2000. All right, so early 2000. Or late 2000. So third semester of college, wound up finding out that it really wasn't the path I wanted to take, and so me, a cousin of mine, and my best friend in high school all decided to become roommates together. And the rent was really cheap. We figured out all the costs and all that, and we all moved in. So the thing is, though, you really never stop to think about stuff. So I have my books, I have my video games, I have some dishes that I had a set of dishes that my parents gave me when I moved out. as like kind of a moving in kind of gift. You know, clothing, video games, furniture, all that kind of stuff. But like a week into living in the new place, I realized we were missing some stuff. Like things you don't even think about, right? Things that you don't realize what your parents do for you. Like Q-tips, cotton swabs, you know, those little things that you use to kind of like get the little grooves of your ears clean, right? Those things, they don't come with the house. They don't come with an apartment. When you're growing up, they basically come with parents. Scissors in the kitchen, right? I mean, we had a knife block. We had food utensils like a table knife and spoon, forks, and that kind of stuff. But we didn't have any kitchen shears. You know, we had like 3 or 4 pots and pans, but certain specialty pans we didn't have. And these are things like, you don't realize how much all that is. You don't realize how important all that is. One of the dumbest things we didn't have when we first moved in with each other was a first aid kit. I remember like cutting myself with a knife in a kitchen or a can lid. I don't remember which it was, but we had nothing to clean the cut with. Like I just basically turned on the hot water, let it get scalding hot, ran it over the cut, and then used a clean rag to basically dress the wound with. Not just realizing how much family members do around the house, but realizing how much family members put into keeping house together. It's only when you don't have those things that you really appreciate those. And so, yeah, I definitely get that, Stephen. With what your parents do, not knowing, and that's the thing, right? That's the really deceptive thing about doing stuff. It's not, and I can't really toot my own horn here a whole lot because I would like to think there's things that I do in the home. I would like to think there's things that I do for Digrat and for my friends and family members and all that stuff. That means a lot to them on some level, right? And it's not like I do things for recognition. It's not that I do things specifically to be congratulated for them, right? But I just do things because they're things to do. And when you're doing stuff out of necessity and love and just that kind of stuff, and you're not doing it for reward, the problem, and I don't even like the word problem, the negative, oh hey Durladon, yeah, we'll link code that. We'll invite others to this. So when you're doing things not for recognition, but just to make sure that they're done for the people you care about, it's really, really easy for, especially when you're doing it well, it's really to basically not get recognized for that stuff. And as kids, it could be something really, really simple. Like, I know a lot of times we have younger viewers, like nieces and nephews and grandparents and grandkids and aunts and uncles and all manner of people who come by to watch our channel because we are family friendly. And oftentimes some of our younger viewers are like, I want to do this, but I don't have any money. I want to do this, but I don't have access to this. One of the things that as a kid I would have never have thought of much, and as an adult I think of it a lot, and I'm still not really good at it. Digrat would be the first to tell a lot of people that I'm not good at this. But one of the little things you can do is just be clean. It sounds really, 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 really easy. like really, really easy. Like when you use the restroom, wash your hands, make sure that the toilet paper is usable by the next person. If you are a bearded person like me, you know, wipe your hair off the sink that may fall out while you're kind of washing your face. You know, just clean up after yourself. And that's something that I do a lot, but it goes beyond that. You know, like when you're done taking a shower, you know, towel yourself off, and then put your, you know, your bed clothes and your day clothes and your bath clothes. You know, those things go in the hamper, not beside the hamper, but in the hamper. You know, and like my thing is, I'll have like a long day at work, and I'll be tired, and I will get ready for bed, and there are some times that I will be like, okay, I forgot to change out of these clothes, and I'll throw my clothes at the hamper, and they'll miss. Takes 30 seconds for me to walk over to the hamper, pick up that air ball, and make sure I sink the basket. That does so much for somebody. If you're done eating, like a snack, like, check it out, guys. You know, I had my chai earlier today. When I'm done with my chai, when I'm done with this stream, I'm going to rinse this cup out. I'm going to put it in the dishwasher, and I'm going to make sure that the dishwasher's ready for the next load of dishes. Now, I'm the one doing the dishes because Digrat's not here, but that's a big deal, even when Digrat's here. Because it's one less dish to hunt down, that's one less dish to load, that's one less dish to rinse out. And that's a bad thing. You're only 19. Only 19. These things I say, all the memories are flowing back to you. Oh my gosh, man. You know, but those are things that those are things that, you know, even though you don't have certain things available, just little things like that. And the thing is, if you're doing it to take care of your home, or doing it to take care of those around you, that's great. If you're doing it for recognition, you may not get any, because at the end of the day, it's weird to say these are things that I need to do to make myself a better Mac, right? And I'm trying it, I'm working on it, I'm making sure that I do these things for the people that I care about. But at the end of the day, these are things that people should just do. You know, it's like going back to the current situation, you know, where you wash your hands, you make sure you get your fronts, you make sure you get in between your fingers, you make sure you get the back of both your palms, you make sure that you get your thumb all the way around, you make sure you get the tips of your fingers, you know, and then you rinse your hands off. That's the way that you should always wash your hands. And it took this for people to realize that it's something that they should be doing. You would consider yourself very disciplined, though. You got strict love, as you call it when you was a kid. You know, there's nothing wrong 100% with strict love. You know, I grew up in a fairly strict household. I grew up in a very conservative household, and so I was the firstborn child. And being the firstborn grandchild, on one half of my family, like the third-born grandchild or fourth-born grandchild on the other side, what happens with that is you wind up being not just raised by your parents, but a large part of that you also get raised by your grandparents. And so you get that multi-generational kind of slope going on. You know, younger siblings, it's unfortunate, right? But they're not a first-time experience. So there's a lot of things that don't go exactly according to plan while you're being raised that they get the benefit of. So they don't get as strict raising typically. I like the way the Duraldon's shaped. Just a side note, guys. It's just funny the way it is. It's like a little giant kaiju monster kind of building. Like, I can imagine like Godzilla attacking a city, and then Gmax Duraldon like fighting back against Godzilla. But yeah, you know, so being raised in a household, your family does the best they have based upon what they've seen before. Um, and so, you know, I consider myself mostly disciplined, right? But even then, there's always room for improvement. We just gotta take the things that worked for us as a kid, and we gotta figure out how we can better that moving forward. Hey, we knocked it out. It's weak. Everybody, pelt it with capture spheres. Dusk balls, go! For me, if you're in my den, you need to be using an Ultra Ball. Looks good. There, we caught him. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got one more fight, guys. And that's the second Duraludon that we caught. The other one was earlier this week on Monday. We're going to be doing Pocket Monster Mondays when we do stream. Let's see here. Over in this room. Oh, we didn't catch it last time. We thought we caught it, but it got away. It done RUNOFT'd on us. Alright, so here we go. Let's grab this Alcremie. And Duraludon. That's a 5 IV. That's a 4 IV. These are pretty good. So one more fight. As Daft Punk would say it in music, one more time. We're going to celebrate. Oh yeah, all right, get to dancing. One more time, we're going to celebrate. Alright. Little music interlude there while we're driving over to the watchtower to see what that raid is. Hopefully it's something Gmaxable. But I gotta say, guys, I realize I just played all the way through the breaks I should be taking. And on top of that, hey, Sal caught it. Congrats, Sal. GG on that. And my stomach's telling me that, hey, Mag, it's been about 5-6 hours since you ate, so you probably need to be calling the stream closed pretty soon. So that's definitely an important thing, Turtle Club. What do we got? What do we got? It's a Kingler. It's a 3-star Kingler. I don't think Kyo needed this, right? Am I remembering that right, Kyo? That's like, that was one you did need, but then you got it? You need? Okay, alright. Going back. Right, turn around, boys, turn around. Silly controller. Stop trying to make me go down when I want to go up. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is the one that you threw the Pokeball against instead of throwing the other ball you needed. Alright, so link code 2579. That's the correct code. Invite all of the others. Switchy, pokey. Let's just grab him. I'm sure he's got some stats. Hey, Henry Warren, welcome, man. Nostalgia, yeah. Watching my stream, studying, doing work for college, and now you're returning because it's not like you have a job to go to. I'm sorry to hear that, Henry. The job climate's not really good at this point for a lot of people, and it's unfortunate. I am humble with the knowledge that I know that my job allows me to work from home as a remote hands operative in a network position. I know that there's a lot of people out there that have not been able to work. And I know that there's a lot that local governments and nationwide governments have been trying to do to help that in some levels. But there's more that we could do. I recognize that. We're not going to try to be political, but I wish the best for your job situation, Henry. I really do. Are you still studying through college, or are you degreed now? Yeah, man, it's you're welcome, Henry, man. It is I've got friends that have one of our actual viewers, T-Mac Music. He's also a fellow streamer. His position went to a layoff, and then he had a job in the gig economy, doing deliveries, and now he's an Amazon driver. And you got a job after college, but do scenario you're in. Yeah, man, that's been hitting a lot of people, and it's just, and it just stinks. It really does. There's so much that has happened in the situation now. Oh yeah, Steven. There's a friend of mine, Stripe McLean, another streamer. He actually had some good luck happen, and I mean, like, woke up, fell out of bed, good kind of level luck, because he was applying for a job to leave his current job. It wasn't working out between him and his employer. Things weren't going well. He was getting told that the workload that he was expected to work wasn't there anymore because things were kind of winding down. This is back in January, okay? And then he was working for a government agency with a government contract. And so he was going to interview for a position in another company. And COVID-19 situation happened, and he wasn't able to attend that interview anymore. They're like, well, we can't do person interviews for obvious reasons. Well, the branch of government, the position he was working for, they finally said, oh, due to all of this, the workload that we didn't have available is now super available. We got just enough time for one more. Got your Kingler, okay. So Kingler's down, so now we need one of these other red beams that are here to be one of those other Pokemon you need. One of the cars to use to go to and from work. Oh wow, that's very helpful, Sal. That's very helpful. Orbeetle Hatterene. I would like an Orbeetle or Hatterene. If any of those show up, I'm gonna check all three of these. And so if this is Orbeetle or Hatterene, we're gonna do the den. It's a Grimmsnarl, so we're gonna pass on it. We're gonna go check these other two here. And if this is Orbeetle or Hatterene, we're gonna do it. If the third one, no matter what it is, if the second one's not Orbeetle or Hatterene, we're just going to jump right into this third one. Hopefully it's a Gmax raid. That's a Lapras. So Grimmsnarl and Lapras so far are like the huge ones that we keep seeing. Alright. Because we got enough time for like one more battle. And of course, I'm like James Woods in Family Guy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Every one of these that we run across, ooh, a piece of candy. We will not get that one because it's too far off. I'm going to say, though, that the Hatterene Orbeetle that we seek is probably not going to be a water den. But because these are promoted dens, they absolutely could be. We're getting some Watt candy. So, I am curious, Henry. The job you're looking for, is it based with your degree? kind of curious, like, what your degree's in. Or what your college study was for. Because, I mean, at the very least, we might be able to get somebody in the Turtle Club that knows somebody that can maybe help. Well, this is not Orbeetle, this is not Hatterene, but... actually, Colossal will be just really good against this thing. But, you know, we do like Incinerator. We'll end it with this battle. We will fight the good fight against the Bug Radiator and see what we can get. I think I got the right name. I could be wrong. Incenipede. That's what it is. Incenipede. Alright, ready up. Ready, check. Check, check, check. 1, check 2. We're just going to go ahead and start it. And right at the 2-minute mark. Over 20 wishing pieces, no reroll Hatterene yet. That's unfortunate, Keo. I would... Hey, Sal's here. Alright, so we hit the no button here. That's unfortunate. I would possibly check the announcements on, like, Cerebi to see what they're... Entertainment Engineering Film Directory. Oh. That's... Wow. That's cool. That's really cool, Henry. That's definitely not an easy field to get into to begin with, and there's a lot of competition there. I would say though that, like, snuck in at the last minute. Yeah, Sal, you did. I would dare say Cinescorch. That's who it is. I knew his name. Sorry, I was telling Digrat Incinerator in. Did I spell that right? Alright, let's go. There we go. But yeah, wow. So Henry, you may want to, like, to kind of apply that. There are a number of online projects similar to kind of streaming that at least might get you some portfolio material during this time. I know, like, there are some games that people are doing stuff with, like Animal Crossing, using Harv's Island to... But that's more like animation than directing. There's some director level stuff there, but not really at the scope that you would probably want. But yeah, man, that's cool, Henry. That's cool to know, though. I used a fire move against him, and I don't know why. But it still broke him down. So, here we go. Boom. Last Pokemon today, guys. He's weak. Get him now. Throw the Dusk Ball at the dude. He's a dude. That's rude. Getting in the ball, dude. Yeah, independent work. Something along those lines. It's kind of what I'm thinking, Steven, as well. That might help Henry a bit. But, yeah, expand your portfolio by dipping into photography and camera work. See, that's a good way to do it, too. And there are some beautiful opportunities in that field right now. And yeah, like who, Felicia Day, right? She had a lot of her work kind of dry up, as did some of her friends. The cast of hers from the guild that she was in, they took this opportunity during all this actual lockdown to start up a D&D stream, and they're doing a D&D stream now, which is and the proceeds are going to charity. So it's not like, you know, they're getting rich off of it, but it's just a way for them to kind of stay relevant and to keep their craft going. But yeah, Turtle Club, this is going to be the end of the stream, unfortunately. But we've had a great time with this Free For All Friday. Stephen Thompson, Owen Kioma, Sally jumping in. We had Chadley hop in early before the stream crashed as well. Check out Chadley's content, guys. Family friendly. He's been playing stuff from Super Mario Brothers to Minecraft to all sorts of awesome stuff. I would definitely recommend seeing that. If you like non-family friendly programming, one of our actual streaming friends, Potato Chip, Epic Potato Chip, is currently live still on Twitch. I would say look at him as well. You too, Keo. Guys, again, next week, anniversary for Digrat and I. The streams will stop for 2 weeks. Wednesday next week will be the last one for a while. Henry, thank you for coming in, guy. I really appreciate it. We had so many other people in the stream earlier, but because the YouTube glitched, you have loved popping into your first stream since probably 2018. Oh, well, thanks, man. Thanks, Henry. The Turtle Club, I myself have some stuff I got to do. I got to do some work in the Turtle House to make sure that it's still maintained at a good level for when Digger gets here. You all have a good night, good weekend, good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, wherever you're at, Turtle Club. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Wash your hands. Boy, there's just so much to tell you guys before we go these days. But as always, have a good one. And thanks for watching.